see this game kind of slipping away at the end?
I mean, just closing the game. Bad offense, really. A couple turnovers that cost us, one on the rebound, one on the roll, but some rushed shots. I got to do a better job. I got to get the ball, into Mike's hands at that point in time, like I had been doing all season. Really good game. We got down, we came back, we took the lead. Normally we've been winning those games, but today we didn't. So.
You saw your star players on both sides really have really big games. For Ant and Kat, how did you feel about the way they approached the game?
I thought they did a good job of kind of surviving foul trouble for the most part. Each of them had it going for at one point or another. We just couldn't get one or two of them to go down in the final 3 minutes. So.
Was it you tempted to go with Mike a little earlier coming back? I know he had played a lot of minutes tonight because it seemed like the offense kind of started when he was still on the bench, or the bad offense kind of started when he was on the bench.
I was gonna go with him around about the 3 minute mark, something like that. So.
Chris, just in terms of like those rush shots, like how do you guys want the guys staying aggressive, looking for it, but then also like being smart with what they're doing?
Yeah, I think. I thought they were some good looks, maybe just a little rushed. So just take your time and step up and make it. But
You were talking before the game about Ant kind of approaching some of those defensive matchups against star players. Once you call the timeout, like 6 minutes left, he switched on to Luka.
Yeah.
And Jaden went on to Kyrie. How does that process, I guess, just kind of?
Well, we just felt, Ant was doing a good job of just kind of blowing up a lot of the screens all by himself at that point in time. Was getting into him, making it difficult. Wasn't going to let him have the step back. And then we also felt that Jaden's length on Kyrie could be a little more bothersome. So.
Like most of those looks that Jaden had tonight?
For the most part, yeah. The only thing, for absolutely, he makes more than not, he'll make those. So.
How was it to try to navigate in and around foul trouble? Ant had it early. Rudy, Carl, you just couldn't tell with it. What was it kind of like to?
Yeah,
in the second half, especially Carl and Rudy.
Pardon? I know. I never really felt that I was going to try to leave them in when they picked up the 4. I just was trying to survive the third. We did a good job with that unit. Really did. They pounded the glass. They hung in there. Left the game in a position where we can go back and win it. But yeah, it was the way those fouls that they were getting were wild. They weren't very clean. I didn't want them to get a cheap 5th one. It wasn't like they were getting some, so it was just I had to protect them from themselves. So.
Ant's been talking the past 6-7 games about wanting to be more aggressive offensively. It seemed like he was really getting the bucket with ease in this one. Did that feel like the right type of balance of aggression from Ant in this one?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought he set the tone early, getting to the hoop in the open floor. Early in the offense, early attacks were there for sure. Yeah, I've really been pleased with the last few games with his decision making and his aggression. So.
Rudy had that one turnover late on your side of the court. Did you see him? Did he get hung up there?
Which one?
The one where he threw it in the backcourt.
Yeah, he left his feet, to make the pass, which is fundamentally unsound. But yeah. So.
Any other questions? Thanks.
All right, thanks.